Good morning, everyone in the Kadampa, and if you're out in the lobby, if you could come on in and wrap up conversations. Geshe Gelik should be here any moment. Geshe Gelik is here, so if everyone can come on in the Kadampa and get ready to receive him and welcome him.
Okay, if you're in the Kadampa, please turn to page 34 in the Gold Prayer Book. And we will start with the Shakyamuni Buddha mantra, followed by the Medicine Buddha stanza and mantra. Tayata mune mune maha munaye soha. Tayata mune mune maha munaye soha. Tayata mune mune maha munaye soha. Bhagawan, with equal compassion for all, whose name, when merely heard, dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the three poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha Lapis-slide. Teata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samudgate Soha. And now, still on page 34, we have the four immeasurables, which we'll say twice in English, and then jump over to page 37 and chant it once in Tibetan. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. Now on page 37. Sem Tam Je De Wadang De Wen Gyudang Den Pa Gyur Chik And now staying on page 37, the Chenrezig verse of praise and mantra. Not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head a perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings, to you, Chenrezig, all-seeing one, I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Now the green Tara, verse of praise and mantra. Tara liberates from psychic existence. Tu Tara liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. 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 And now return to page 34, and Geshe Geluk will lead us in the Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer.
The purpose of saying this prayer is to develop noble thought, altruistic attitude. So think something good for others, think something wonderful for others. So that's, according to Mahayana Buddhists, that's the best way to achieve the maximum happiness. Opening up your heart, thinking something positive, something good. Right now it's too hard for me to think something good for others, then just think something good for yourself. Something good for yourself. So then slowly, that goodness, then maybe need to think to share that with others. Think something positive about yourself, If it's possible, then think something positive for others. So that's the whole purpose of saying this prayer. Okay, it's not just tradition. You can just meditate on positive thought, generate positive thought, develop positive thought. Okay, noble thought, altruistic attitude. So then, whether you say the prayer or not, so it serves the purpose of saying or hearing the prayer. Okay. Sanje chodang choji chonam la chanchu
bardu dagni kyapsuchi
dagi chushin jebe sonam je
Drala
amdola
pinchir sange druparsho
Sanje chodang
Chodang
choji
soki
chonam la
choknama Chanchu bardu
chanchu
dagni kyapsuchi
dagi chushin
chunyengi
jebe sonam je
pisonamgi
amdola
Drala pinchir sange druparsho
Sanje
Chodang
chodang choji
soki
chonam
choknama
la
Chanchu
chanchu
bardu dagni kyapsuchi
dagi chushin
chunyengi
jebe sonam je
pisonamgi Drala
amdola
pinchir sange druparsho
Lada ala meme nami yaji omada jajin lazo chuji chola chawa cheba nama sanje sura randa je. Dita shija tambe chunye jinde deshi ji nama laye keda luda ne. Dowa gwanjan randa je zaba tamje keda dake chute no. Kange tuze nyeso ne tawa tamje bame je tambe chunye tenze. Kodam te la chakse lo. Good morning. Good morning. One is gone. Call vacation. Went to vacation. Got tired of my talk. Got tired of my talk. Left. Please, if you don't mind, take a few minutes, introduce yourself to each other here. Oh, yeah. Good morning, good morning. I hope you are doing well. Good morning, Paul Carmen. Good morning, Marcelo Patagonia. Good morning, Patricia. Good to see you. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Martin. Good morning, number of invisible beings.
Okay, everyone in the Gampa, wrap up your hellos. Sorry I'm talking so loud on to you folks online. It gets kind of loud in here. All righty. Wrap it up. So many wonderful hellos. Hello, hello.
We do practice together, practice. First, I need to ask some questions, okay? So, don't feel pressure, you don't have to answer, but I just, if you want to share, that would be wonderful. Practice that we are going to do, it's called like Jingye Lamdula and Dhamma. Jingye, unpleasant conditions. Unpleasant conditions. Could be many things, could be many things. Jing is unfavorable conditions, same thing. Jing is. Jing condition, yin, unfavorable condition. Lam is like a method or mechanism, or like lam literally means path. Path. Path, the meaning of the path, when you step on that path, it's supposed to lead somewhere. It leads somewhere. That's why you walk on the path, so go somewhere, the path. In this case, that path lead to somewhere you are aware. Lam is path, so Damga instructions, the quintessential instructions, or you could say, guided meditation, pretty much same thing. So what's happening right now, not literally, but just for the sake of the practice, what's happening, everything is not going well. Everything is not going well. Job, there's problem. Relationship, there's problem. Family, there's problems. Shopping, there's problems. Cooking, there's a problem. Making banana bread doesn't turn out the best. Sorry. Not offend whoever make good banana bread. So everything, someday feel everything, like touching something knocks down everything, like one after another. So it's the problems now. Feel like they're overwhelmed, or feel like, according to the practice, feel like it's coming down on, like everything's falling apart. It's like coming down on you like rain. What we should do? Last Wednesday there are some discussions. What beside this practice that I'm about to lead, beside that, what you do, what we should do to I say, to not to make situation more unfavorable mentally. So what we should do? Someone says like, it's not entirely negative, there's something good to focus. That's good. What else? Then one person say, it's like learning. It's kind of like seeing this as a teacher or learning something, lessons. That's good things. I don't remember all of them. Maybe I remember only two. There are like 4 or 5 of them.
I can't remember either. That was on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Anyone else in Wednesday's class? Oh yeah, one person said he embraced or liked problems because it gave him an opportunity to face them head on.
That person, the reason he said he's looking for, not really looking for, he likes, because he learned something. He learned something. That's why he likes. He said it doesn't mean he's looking for. He's not looking forward to unfavorable conditions.
I think someone else mentioned looking at things as impermanent, that, it's
Yeah,
not going to...
exactly. Some people said thinking of a change helps them change.
Jill remembers better than I do.
Yeah, so these are the discussions. So you are welcome to contribute what we should do. What we should do. Like this is quite is possible, but it's not piece of cake. This practice is not piece of cake, but it's doable. Accepting voluntarily, not out of fear, anxiety, feel obligation, not out of obligations, voluntarily accept, not to resent, deny doesn't help, resent doesn't help. So now this instruction is to teaching you to accept whatever that might be, accept. Lamdulong, accept, not just that, then not just accept, try to transform. Like, like a wave. Surfer, they look for wave. So for them, they become like, for their benefit, even though it's like kind of like dangerous. They look for the big wave so they can surf properly, they can use their surf for their benefit. Something like that. Transform. Here, maybe Lamula, can you read this practice before we chant in English? Then people can. Or maybe Linda, you can read. Anybody can read. Doesn't matter.
Let me get out the book.
So this is the practice in English. To translate in English, just listen. That's the practice that we are going to do. So, no, just meditate.
Okay. LC 96. Even if the environment and beings are filled with the fruits of negative karma, and unwished for sufferings pour down like rain, I seek your blessings to take these miserable conditions as a path by seeing them as causes to exhaust the results of my negative karma.
So just think that the teaching of the karma should not sound like punishment. Then that is, we don't understand. So, there's like, what is the Buddhist view? Buddhist does not believe independent, absolute. Buddhist view is dependent. Everything, this happened because of this. It's more like, the view is more like science. Because of this and that, it's something happened because of this. It's not just, nothing just happened. We say, oh, it just happened. Nothing just happened. Everything happened due to cause and condition. That's the Buddhist view, called Tenjung, interdependent. Everything happened because habanero grows because I planted the seed. That's why it grows. Why it didn't grow? So mango, like then planting habanero seed, hoping to get mango. That's not really realistic approach. So like that. So whatever you plant, it grows. Like this, interdependent. There's no independent. Nothing happened independently. Everything happened dependently, depending on cause, primary cause, seed, conditions, the dirt, the soil, the water, the sun. All of them is needed in order to grow well. So one of them lack, then there will be some defect in the result. This is called causality. That's what it is. There's nothing to do with your belief. It's just a fact. So saying something very harsh word, hoping that person will say, "Oh, you are so wonderful," that's not going to happen. It's not based on your belief. It's just reality. It's just causality, law of causality. So karma is not different than that. It's just religious term. Technical term is Sanskrit word, karma, Tibetan we call lay. It's no different than action, it's just action. So teaching of why Buddha taught karma? Because we do blaming game. You blame yourself, you blame somebody else. It will never end. It will never end. Not just that, it doesn't produce good result. So therefore, it's not. We should not do something that's not beneficial. That's not beneficial. We should not do something that's not beneficial. It's nothing to do with the religious belief. It's just our happiness, for our happiness. So now, this is mainly dealing with the situation that you are in very unfavorable circumstance, that you are in, and now you are dealing with that kind of situation with the understanding of karma. That's not the only way to do. That's what it is. The practice is firmly rooted in understanding of karma. That's how you deal. Why I ask you, maybe there's another way to do. Like people say, oh, it's not entirely bad. There's something good focus there. This is a little bit different than this one, the practice that we are going to do. Or maybe thinking of a change, or things change, or nothing will last forever, things change. Maybe there's one way to do. Or maybe like, oh, I like that because I'm learning something. So here you say, live and learn. The same thing. So what we need in the bottom line, we need help. We need help because we are in not the good situation. We are in difficult situation. We need help. Everybody deserves help. So this practice is for that, okay? You are, instead of focusing entirely on this, unfavorable condition, and you are like seeing, as I said, like every cloud has silver line. This is kind of like that. You are focusing on, you are thinking, oh, something is finishing. You're kind of happy that something is finishing. So please read this stanza. Don't have to believe, just read and think. Will this help? If this help, then please do. Because we all need help. Buddhist, Christian, believer, non-believer, atheist, we all physically, mentally, emotionally, we are all called human. Same thing. We struggle. I'm not sure what else maybe Lamula, you can explain. Maybe some of you can explain the stanza maybe better way. So that's all I can say. Yeah, I don't know how to say like when you chant, you stretch the word. You stretch. You say I want. You say I want. That give you more time to think what you're saying. Otherwise, you just say like reading a newspaper, finish. No, then finish. Then when you stretch, then it gives you time to reflect on the meaning, so that becomes meditations. They become beautiful meditations. So, kind of partially jokingly said last Wednesday, it's like sound therapy. When I was in the monastery, I never heard sound therapy. There is no sound therapy. So, there are like all kinds of therapy, sound therapy, color therapy. Somehow people heal, or don't know how. That chanting, so imagine like this chant by 3,000 monks in the monastery, that's really loud chanting. So there could be, for you, could be service like sound therapy. There's not for the sound therapy, but could become like sound therapy. But the meaning, as I said, focusing on something positive. In the initial stage, you don't resent. resent or deny. You accept with deeper understanding of causality. You accept. Once you accept, blaming game is over, it's finished. You don't blame anything. But much better to blame something that doesn't have emotions. Better to blame the glass. Glass will not talk. Blame the medicines. The medicine will not talk. Medication. But blaming beings, it causes problems. It causes problems. Already in the problems, it causes more problems. That's not what we want. We want less problems. So there's enough problems. We want to reduce the problems. So that dealing with this unfavorable conditions that you are in, no matter which direction you look, everything is not going well. Physically very hard, mentally even harder. So then you voluntarily, deliberately accept rather than become more resentful. Does not help. It increases the problems. You understand what I'm saying? Mind is kind of tricky things. Once the mind made up something, certain things become unbearable. Usually it doesn't have to be like that, but it becomes, because your mind kind of like, I will tell you one, before we do practice, I will tell you one story. In my monastery, every morning, 5 o'clock, there's prayer gatherings. You have some clue when it's going to end. When it's going to end, then you have some clue. When I finished my study, then I went to the small monastery, so you go there for 1 year Tantra course, you to practice the study. There, everything, they so much emphasize on ritual practices. And that's like, but the way they chant, the word is very unclear, like, that the word is supposed to be secret. Secret? You can't say, oh, you are looks good. No. Then basically they say you are looks good like that way. You have no clue. So there's like hour after hour. Then now you can now tell where what you have some idea. Oh, they are saying this text. Now you have no idea which page. All sounds like they're like probably 500 more. So the kind of, because you want to know when it's going to end, and you have no clue, and that kind of like become like then it start to hurt here, like start 2 o'clock in the morning, it's finished 6 o'clock in the evening, all day long, sit like this, So so then the first few days, then I learned, okay, now probably should not care. When it's finished, it's finished. So there's nothing that you can tell when it's going to finish. So we're trying to find like any sign. So they're like on the ceiling, there's like a 2-story building. Ceiling, they hang one like paintings like this. Painting. So then, during the chanting, they kind of like take off. That is a sign. Now this is going to finish quite soon. There's only clue. Sometimes they take that out, and that even after a few hours, it's still not finished. So that is also not the accurate. So their mind gets so like. Then when I look up there, there's an elder monk, much older than me, sitting there like statue, even not moving. Here I'm like much younger than him, so now I'm not able to sit like moving here, moving there, like all kind of tired. But not everyone's doing that, because my mind screwed up. My mind make me more agitated. So when I looked at the senior monk, he even won't move. Just forget about doing this. Then give me some inspirations. Okay, maybe now I should sit a little bit. that doesn't last long. Then after like maybe 30 minutes, same thing. Like that, that's exactly what I mean. Mind, once the mind think something. Then yesterday I'm talking to one of my friends from the center, talking about the army, kind of like a similar discipline in monastery. Similar discipline. He's saying that same thing when they are like training. It's very much like they like sometimes they say, when is it going to finish? That's the starting sign that you are going to make yourself miserable. And like so mentally, so this is all mind. The mind, is kind of like we can underestimate what mind can do and what mind can make you more miserable. Mind can also make you so happy, so peaceful. So this is about dealing with the situation, not physically, mentally dealing with the situations and trying to control the situations and create a space where you can breathe, sit back and breathe. Eventually you can sit there and breathe and make some to see some meaning rather than just negative. And you see some meaning that you can hold on, meaning you can breathe there. It's not all, someone says, not all bad. There's something good, like a silver lining in the cloud. So this practice is very good for us, every day, like, so this is good to think, okay, yeah. So now we do this, you meditate, you meditate, or like you meditate with the understanding of like causality or karma or whatever that suits your mind, maybe thinking something else that helps, okay? Well, So now the second line, whatever you see, whether it's good or bad, and you're trying to look at that with altruistic attitude. Okay, altruistic attitude, meaning you look at that situation with a positive mindset. Okay. Do na sang na wan je sha ya che ngo nian de no nyang len je chan jo sen yen be lan yo de yen de ba ye ngo ma That's why maybe don't just let me sing, let me chant. Please help. Or just pretend that you. Monastery, so monastery that the kati means no, mean chudo means lip, chu means lip, chu means lip, Tibetan chu. Ka means mouth. Sometimes you do know the prayer by heart, then you say. If you don't know the prayer, then you have to imitate like that. Meaning they have to move your lip. You're like yeah, so then you sit there. There's 3,000 monks. This disciplinarians comes look at then you have to. You can't just sit like this. This clearly shows you don't know the prayer. When the disciplinarian comes around, you have to go like. Same time, then you have to move your head like that. Oh, it doesn't last very long, but you can get away a few times. But eventually, you have to memorize. Yeah. So maybe they do together one book. Yeah. So it's better. The more voice is better. So more is better. Yeah. So then we will know. Like I will talk about this. Sorry, please bear a few minutes.
It's on page 161, and we just chanted LC 97 at the bottom.
Which one?
Page 161, LC 96.
So chanting is like this, when you throw a piece of stone in the water, it kind of goes like create the bubbles. So that's how the chanting master, it starts from the chanting master, so then it goes back to the chanting master. Hum means
Hum the melody.
hum. Oh yeah, that's good.
We might need to share, so I don't know if we have enough of the red prayer books.
That is very good that I can hear your voice, you can hear my voice, they can hear. We benefit each other, we do practice. So then I mentioned last Wednesday, the broom? Not vacuum cleaner. Here you use vacuum cleaner. In there we use broom. You use broom here? But that's kind of different. Our broom is like same piece of grass, just a straw. India, they use coconut grass. They use, there's 100 of them tied together. That's how you sweep. If you take just one piece, you sweep, and how much you can sweep? Very little. Bunch of them, they can sweep. That means one person practice is like this, but doing practice as a group, much more benefit, much more powerful. They use this broom as an example. So then we are benefiting each other, So then I talk maybe 20 minutes, that's good, rather than talking 1.5 hours non-stop. Then, doing this last 26 years. So now it's time to do practice together, a little bit practice together, a little bit talk. So that's good, new style.
So again, page 161, LC 96 and 7.
So now, what we are trying to do, we are here doing the practice. They're supposed to teach us how to deal with unfavorable conditions that you are in. Feel overwhelmed, how to ease that, create some space where you can see some meaning and you can breathe. And that helps you not to just focus entirely on something negative. So that's what we've done. Okay.
Which stanza are we doing? Then the first one or the second?
First, correct.
You want to do Dornazon?
Huh?
Or
No. So we just say the two stanza.
Yeah.
The two stanzas
Oh,
together?
both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
First,
So it's
LC 96.
96 and 97, right?
Nurchu deep Lekenen landu lompa jingilo dona zangen na wajesha yanchukwu nimpotonge nyamlengi janchub senyem pewelam Deide baji gompa jingilo.
Sounds 1,000 times better than with this donkey voice. Yeah, very good. So last one, second stanza, the result of looking at whatever appearance, whether they are good or bad, looking at that with the altruistic attitude, result just mental joy. Ide bashik. He de bashik. He mind. De joy, pleasure, happiness. Bashik just. Ide bashik gumba chinjilos. Result would be just mental pleasure, happiness, or joy. That's the result. Looking at the situation with the positive mindset. And that, increase, in Buddhism, technically called bodhicitta, hoping to achieve Buddhahood, fully enlightenment. For what? Just to help, that's all. Just to benefit. Just to benefit. Or it doesn't matter, Christian, Buddhist, atheist, believer, not believer. Everybody deserves the best, just to benefit. That's all. So then you get maximum benefit. And then you have like so much strength in your mind, so much courage, so much strength, so much power that Chanju Simji Tashunis is like think about like a positive mindset. Think about like positive mindset is like a powerful horse. Powerful horse. Think like that. Positive thinking. Your positive thinking, not talking about my positive, your positive thought. Think that's like powerful horse. If you manage to ride that horse, meaning to have positive thought. So that horse you brings to happiness. That horse is bringing you to happiness, joy to joy, pleasure to pleasure. That horse. Chanju simji tashune dene dewa dene dewa. Tewe chunga kuse first line. Tewe chunga kuse cho. Sadness, depression, sadness, feeling low, low self-esteem, all of that. Cho ngao problems, complications, difficulties, problems. Chunga kun self means all eliminated by what? This horse. This horse has the ability to eliminate all of that. Sadness, depression, low self-esteem, all of that. Tewe chunga kun seves. Who said Shantideva, the Indian master Shantideva. How many years ago? Oh, many thousand years ago. Many thousand years ago. I didn't make that up. I did not make it up. He just made it up yesterday, this morning. No, I didn't make it up. It's already said, 1,000 years ago. 대외 경합고세에 chanjusem지 tashunes. Oh, it's like just try to see this like horse, powerful horse. It's the ability to eliminate all the sadnesses, depressions, all the problems. That horse brings you to happiness, joy to joy. If you have mind, why you feel discouraged to ride that horse? Why you feel discouraged to ride this horse? Who said Shantideva? Oh, 대외 종합고세에 chanjusem지 tashunes. Then they wonder semiosuji julujus. Why you feel discouraged to ride that horse? Doesn't make sense. Right. So, positive thought, that is the positive mindset, that is the key for happiness. That is the key for success. That's the key for perfections. Oh, positive mindset, bodhicitta, universal compassion, loving kindness, these are all good things. These are the horses, if you ride, these horses bring you to happiness. Doesn't matter who rides, doesn't matter whoever rides, Buddhist, Christian, atheist, believer, not believer, whoever rides that horse, it will bring to happiness. It's not based on the faith. So it is kind of like there's so much to understand. You may feel like, there's no connections, but there is connections. There's connections, and you need to think about the thinking needs to begin with your own existence. So that's why there's so much to learn. The best way to develop faith towards, in this case, Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, the historical Buddha, is to study whatever he taught. Then you get so much benefit. Then you see, this is teachings like almost like every single word is like pure gold. So then that's the best way to develop faith towards Shakyamuni Buddha. Doesn't mean I'm encouraging you to develop Buddha, faith to Shakyamuni Buddha. So I don't want to interfere with whatever you believe. I'm just saying this as an example. Best, otherwise, this faith is going to be shaky because it's not rooted in knowledge. It's just rooted in tradition or culture or thought to do. Eventually, mind starts to ask all kinds of questions. So then, it's not good. Need to understand, need to read, understand. So then, if any faith they gain from there, it's going to be steady and firm, is rooted in knowledge and reason. That's called unshakable faith, like that. So, so it's bodhicitta, this concept of bodhicitta means wanting to achieve Buddhahood for what? Just to benefit, or just to benefit. To whom? Everyone that breathes. That's all. So having that mindset, entire sleep becomes something positive. You eat something, it becomes positive. You breathe something, you breathe, eat, walk out of that kind of mindset. That's the best thing. That's the best thing. That's the meaningful life. That's called meaningful life. It's called good life. So positive thought, positive thoughts. So that's if you manage to develop positive thoughts throughout the day, even though you are not sitting like this, you are meditating. You are doing productive meditations. Okay, protecting yourself from the negative mindset, which brings suffering. That's all. It doesn't bring happiness. If you believe negative mindset brings happiness, There's ignorance. It's not wisdom, it's ignorance. That you are deluded. You become delusional. So positive mindset, worrying about positive mindset will bring suffering. That's ignorance. There's no wisdom. Positive mindset bring happiness. Negative mindset bring suffering. Therefore, it's nothing to do with religious belief. Therefore, better not to have disturbing thought. So why it's called disturbing thought? It disturbs you the moment it arises. It's not like it's not Buddhist teaching. It's called disturbing thought. It disturbs you, so you don't want to disturb yourself. You want to be kind. That is, I've been keep saying, it's your moral responsibility to help yourself. So then when you become so like, this is exactly here. Now, how much time do we have?
Well, 5 more minutes and then we do the chanting practice. Unless you want to go over a little today, that's fine.
Maybe see, this is the result of, before I went to my vacations, I've been asking every Sunday people, my friend here, this is the feedback about self-love meditations. In Buddhism, it didn't word it exactly like that, self-love meditation. You cannot find. I don't think you cannot find, even though all these books, there's like so many people read without mindfulness. Read. I have read with 3,000 monks without mindfulness. Just worried how we are going to finish, who finish first. So each will get one book, so then read first, then read it. So then there's a lot of stories there. So then when they give you the stories, then you slowly. But can't read really because there's lines. The book, this traditional book, there's probably 1,000 page. End of the line, then send page by page, 2 page, 3 page, you read. So there is like a front page, below 3 line. Then person will read below 3 lines. So that's how we finish. Like that, I read multiple times, all these books multiple times, but that time, not like no reflections, just reading. So this is the result, feedback from people, self-love meditations. So this is not worded like this, self-love meditation, but all the meditation is for self-love. Self-love is for self-liberations. Free, it's all about freeing yourself from, in Buddhism it's called samsara, freeing yourself from samsara. Free, liberate. Don't just get stuck there and just feel bad. Liberate, just liberate. Forever. No need to go through this again, just liberate. Some human did it, you can do. Some human did it. Don't feel bad, you can do. Or some human who did horrible deed like killing 900 human beings managed to liberate, you can do. You didn't kill even one human being. You can liberate. You have to have faith. Faith, what we call Buddha nature. Buddha nature ultimately is good. It's all good. It's all good. It's like diamond under the dirt. You can't see. Doesn't mean it's not there. It is there. You just need to clear the dirt. Then there's diamond. Or then maybe diamond might be wrapped with the dirty cloth. What you see is the dirty. It's inside there's diamond. It's exactly same as like Buddha nature. Right now, all emotion kind of like covered that, but ultimately it's Buddha nature that we all have chance to become Buddha or to chance. So then this is like a self-love meditation, feedback from the self-love meditations. So now here, the first one is like start with the this, our friend put it there, Western negative view of self, Western. So, but all this discussion happened here. It doesn't happen in my monastery. Doesn't mean only Western, negative view of self. And the first one is shame. Shame. Let me read, this is the feedback. A painful feeling of humiliations or distress caused by consciousness of wrong or foolish behavior. So then there's a never good enough. Number one. Second, we are not perfect, even though we strive to be, which is an unrealistic expectation. So. Third, we feel we cannot do anything right. This is not from me, these are from our friends. That number of time has the Sunday class, discussion, result of the discussion of Sunday class. Now see, this is one, back and forth, 1, 2, 3, 3 page. Initially, my idea or my hope or wish initially is to create, we, not just me, we create beautiful self-love meditations we create. So now I'm not sure so this sounds like meditation or what? So now, it's a reason to meditate. So this is the my personal hope that I say you can find meditation that worded like self-love meditation. It's not there. It's not there. But every meditation you do is for self-love. As I said, liberate, free. That's what this all teaching is about, freeing yourself and help others liberate, not just you, liberate others too. But it doesn't word it like self-love meditation. So now, this how to, so for example, I give you, there's there's certain meditations, first review meditations, but you have to have outline, you have to have topic to review, or stages, or you think like this, that you go step by step. Then you remember by heart, then you do review meditation. It's all here. Before it's here, you read, now it's all become here. No need book, you just review. So then after that, analytical meditation, then you're analyzing, you are doing thorough analysis. It's very much needed. Then very end, then you concentrate. Single-pointed meditations. There's 3 types of meditation, single-pointed meditations. Because you understood, you read, you review, you analyze, now you understood, now you want to go deep. So then you focus. Let's go concentration meditation. So now, here, we need to, this self-love, this is the goal is to create beautiful self-love meditations, something that people can review, analyze, and concentrate. In order to do that, has to have some, what I call, outline, or topic to do. So, so this other sounds like a shame. I'm not sure. That sounds like meditation, shame. So then so need to help, still need more help, okay, to create meditation.
Somebody said that it's a reason to meditate, and that, I'm sorry, someone, said, Chisto said, it's a reason to meditate, all of this stuff, but then you already read my mind and went through the 3 types of meditation in terms of, like, just even what are the categories that we can think negatively about ourselves? And then, and then think about what, when or what it happens, and then, okay, how would you like it to be different? What happens? And also for me, it's thinking about when I don't feel like, like the lowest, negative about myself, and I have some faith. What times does that happen, Geshe-la?
When it happens,
Yeah, like, and when do I have the joy in being a little bit alive and being able to be connected to people? And just even sitting with that feeling, Geshe-la, and staying with it for me. And then words help me. And this is just one concrete example. First thing that hooked me, and I'll be real quick, was about Buddhism is when I was told by a teacher, when she was teaching, that there is no word in Tibetan or Sanskrit for guilt, but there is the word for regret, which is to look back with sadness and not be happy about, I don't like that. Well, in Western culture, Geshe-la, guilt comes from an old German word, which was the amount of money or resources that were imposed on somebody from the outside for doing a wrong act, which is very different from looking at your own mind and saying, I didn't like what I did, I want to change it. And that's a big thing in Western culture. These are things that are wrong, and we'll punish them for you, and we internalize it. So for me, it's getting to what worked momentarily, whether I was trying to do it or not, and sitting with it. I don't know if but that's analytic, and it's like, but it's the frame of all the positive stuff you're talking about.
Right.
So I'm sorry I
no,
rattled.
don't be sorry. Thank you very much. Everyone's
Right,
listening. That's very good.
Thank you.
Need to share. So then it will like ease the burden from my shoulder. Everybody hoping that I have answer. I don't have answer. I have answer. If I have answer, you all got, because it's been now 26 years. It's not a few days. So see, like here, the never good enough. What it really means, like it really. According to Buddhism, this is not perfect. There's nothing to be upset about. This is not perfect. Thinking this is perfect, that's a mistake. It's a big mistake. It is not perfect. It's not just your life. Every human. I've been saying this again and again. It helps intellectually. It helps just knowing. So that's why so now my job here, how to insert Buddhist teaching into these categories, in this line. As I said, we do review meditations. There's something that you review. Same thing, again and again, again and again. Or there's nothing new. Or are you doing something new? No, I've been doing same thing last 20 years, same thing. Same thing, repeating same thing. So, for example, like human, that comes with the complications. Complication at birth, something important to reflect. Then aging, sicknesses, death. Every human, not just you, every human. So then, on top of that, losing loved one, departing from loved one. It's only a matter of time. It will happen sooner or later. Parent or whatever. Encountering something that you don't like to be encountered. That's part of human life. That's why it's not perfect. Looking for something so desperately, so badly, no guarantee. No guarantee you'll find it. Nothing to blame, it's just that it happened to every human. Then lonely, feeling of loneliness. Not like recently the scientists discovered that. It's a part of human life. So therefore, it is not perfect. expecting someone to be perfect, that's mistake. That's mistake. Just accept as they are. Well, you feel much comfortable. People do say, "Oh, I feel much comfortable because that person accept me as the person accept me
As I am.
as I am." Except you, other maybe looks great or looking or wearing nice clothes, doesn't mean they are free from problems. They have difficulties. Generating wish towards helping them is not. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs help. So, so that's very good. So then as that's not good enough. The nurse would say, never good enough. So yeah, probably in monastery, these things probably, I never thought that. That thought never occurred to me in monastery. I'm not sure. Why you think? That thought never occurred to me in monastery. Everybody looks the same clothes, everybody wearing the same clothes, everybody looks same thing. Nobody has hair. Nothing to compete, nobody has hair. Everybody wear this, same thing. There's no brand, there's no fancy, nothing. So everybody eat where? In the monastery, same food. It's not like somebody else eating better food than you. Pretty much doing same thing, like everything doing same. Everybody's doing same thing. Thought that never good enough. But this is different when it comes for monk, when it comes down on spiritual field. This thought do occur, or not enough, not doing enough. So then, juggle. Look at the Miller Rebbe, practice that I do is nothing. It's just joke. It's joke, like. Looking at somebody else, it's not joke, it's better than nothing. It's pretty good. So then you not only look up, you look down, up, and see, not in the bottom, that's something to feel good, not at the bottom of the bottom, but a little bit up there. So then hoping to get up there. So, so then mentally, how you say, juggling? It's always like this, can be better, but could be worse, much worse. But, like that. Anyway, so please, maybe Center can print, and please, all of my friends here help. The goal is to create beautiful self-love meditations. No need to call Buddhist meditation, no need to call anything, just call self-love meditations. Will benefit a lot of people, so that's our goal, okay? Maybe our speaker Linda will print, then you look and see, make something, summarize, make something simple, summarize, and you can lead, I can lead, everybody can lead, we just sit, meditate, okay? And sometimes, we divide group, then we discuss. So here, as I said, 26 years ago, in the basement, I said, before the head of the FMD Center, Dr. Lama Sovarmiti, now already passed away, almost 2 years ago, sent an invitation when I just finished my education in the monastery, sent it. Went to my teacher, told I was invited to teach in America, North Carolina, and I want to know what he thinks. He said, just go, benefit. Just teach, that's all, nothing else. So that's what I've been trying to do, not to involve in anything else, just come here to teach. and benefit, didn't advise me, or see every year how many people become Buddhist. Never said. The goal of the existence of the Kadampa Center, our center, not my center. People, some of you may think, oh, that belongs to me. It doesn't belong to me. I just come here to teach. It's our center. Whoever comes, it's our center. What is our goal? Just to help. That's all. Just to help. The goal is not to convert people from this faith to that faith. No, just to help. Make people feel good when they come in. They make sure they feel loved, they feel respect. That's our goal. So that is the contribution for universal peace. Peace is within the community, peace within the family, peace within the countries, peace for universe. So that's our goal, okay? So yeah, so this meditation also for that. So we'll stop. So now, and we need to do some chanting practice. So you are welcome to stay. So also welcome to leave. Okay. Yeah. Any announcements before we? No. Yeah, announcement. Yeah, first announcement. Yeah.
Heather, come on up.
Hey everyone, y'all hear me okay? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm Heather. I am taking the handoff from David with the kitchen project, yay, and all the others. But so today, if anyone has a chance to stick around during our community potluck and add a little bit of extra Sparkle Magic Clean to the kitchen. As you know, with any kind of construction project, there's always a little bit of wonderful dust left over. And so we'd like to get the kitchen going because we have a couple of, can I make that announcement? Okay, holy days and events coming up. So Lama Tsongkhapa is on Christmas Day this year, which is amazing. And so we're going to have a program for that, and we're going to have some amazing food, and cooked in our new kitchen, yay. And then also Dorje Kadro for the, I don't know if this is the first time, it's been my time that we're going to add also, first time at Dorje Kadro, which is, for those of you who are new, this is on New Year's Eve. We'll have some, amazing food made from the kitchen as well, so beforehand. So anyhow, but we got to get it ready to go. So if you're able to stick around while you're hanging out and talking to each other during our wonderful potluck, and you want to help clean up with the potluck and maybe add a little extra cleaning to the kitchen, it'd be much appreciated. Yes, we are doing lights, right, Brian? Yes. We are. Geshe-la has requested lights, so Brian and myself, I guess we're going to be the light team. Is that right? Okay, so light crew, yeah. Okay, so lots of lights, yes. Didn't know I was making an announcement too for that.
Yeah, very good. So this is like first time the Christmas and the Lama Tsongkhapa Day. Since I've been here 26 years, this is the first time it came in same day. So we are going to decorate all the monastery that you decorate, but we hire professional. So they design all kind of things, all kind of figures. That's not going to happen now. we do our best to all the lights there. Great. So then we come here together in the Christmas night, 25, and we do some practice, not long, some practice, and we go around, that's the way to create positive energy going around the holy, sacred object. Here, all the entire teaching here, God stupa. So then after that, we eat and we talk, and we have feast. Okay, yeah. And I think that Tibetans are going to cook noodles, and vegetarian noodles, because Central we don't eat meat here, so vegetarian noodles. So that's a part of the Lama Tsongkhapa Day's tradition that you eat noodles, like homemade noodles. They're going to cook kitchen. So then, of course, all the people who spend so much time, Heather and there are many people like Brian and like David, so many people put so much time and energy for this beautiful kitchen. So now finally we have walking kitchen. Walking kitchen. Yeah, before we have merely level kitchen. It's called kitchen, but it's not really kitchen. There is no hot water. Yeah, so after 26 years, so we have now hot water at our kitchen. So that means very good. Now we have more social event. We can have more social event. Just come together, talk, to know each other, and to be there for each other. So that's one of my goal, our goal. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, dedication. Then people, they want to leave, they can leave. So then maybe get a PB break, so then come back. Yeah, we do the chanting. Yeah.
Okay, in the Gampa, go to page 246 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we'll read the Shantideva's dedication verses. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. And now on page 244, the long life prayer for His Holiness. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. And on page 245, the long life prayer for Khyentse Rinpoche. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatari, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. And now on the inside back cover of the Gold Prayer Book, the prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious one, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Lozang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you are the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And now on the inside front cover, the long life prayer for Geshe Gelik. Supreme Guide, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are a constant Dharma companion. Lama, who has renounced fame, may you ever remain. And for Geshe Sangpo. You who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart. You who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. And now 7 green Tara mantras to benefit all beings. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. Om tare tu re so ha. 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 Om tare tu re so ha.
Well, thank you very much. So you are welcome to stay or you are welcome to leave and maybe hang out outside there. So we are going to do chanting practice, okay?
And there is a potluck today.
Oh, potluck?
Yes.
Oh, so maybe people who doesn't want to do the chanting practice, they can eat. So then we can continue the chanting practice. So I'm not sure what we should do neither. Chant, okay? Okay. Well, maybe just 10 minutes
Sounds good.
practicing, yeah, just 10 minutes.
So we'll start chanting practice in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, please, yeah, feel free to move around, okay? Feel free, yeah. Yeah. Samala, we start with the Tonglen. Uh, yeah, we do 3 times, yeah, Tonglen 3 times. 3 times, yeah. Sorry, we don't want to wait too long because people get hungry. So the first chanting, that's called like this practice called giving and taking. Giving out of love, taking out of compassion, giving goodness out of love, and then taking, like suffering out of compassion. So that practice can be done. Start with yourself, then maybe slowly, like do with your loved one, close one. Then if you become better, you can do to the strangers, then you can do to the enemy, all of that. Okay.
So it's page 161, LC 95. LC 95 is the one we're starting with.
Oh, yeah. So we do this first stanza Tonglen, we do 3 times to make it equal. So if you do just 1 time, then you repeat this last line 2 times, then make it equal. Otherwise, the chant is not going to be finished. If you do 3 times, it automatically balance. But if you do 1 time, then you need to repeat the last line 2 times to make it finish. Perfectly finished. Not then it doesn't sound very strange. Okay. Really? Oh. Oh, okay, maybe they say, maybe I'm mistaken, maybe they say, even you say 3 times, so then last line repeat 2 times to make that, conclude the the chanting, like, I don't know how to say in English. Yeah, it ends up evenly, it doesn't sound strange, So the first, second, then you raise your voice, then third, you raise your voice. I think, sometime like, sorry, but like we do this from like prana yoga. Usually we don't shout like you don't. Sometimes it helps to get out through the chanting that you really kind of like. But we do that, like through the like prana yoga practice. We just exhale forcefully, inhale. Some of that is needed to get out something out of the systems. So at the chanting, we'll do the same thing. First, the Tonglen practice. First, the second, then third, you raise up your voice. Okay. Tena je la ma je ma Oh. Wonderful, very good. Sounds like now monasteries. Very good. So now two more. One that accepting difficulties, that one, and like generating altruistic attitude. No matter what you see, good or bad, look at that with the altruistic attitude. Okay, these two stanzas.
Nurture deepe debu yongan temidir dünyao çadar bagyukan debu jepeyutom neken lamdulom par Shingi lob dorna zangen shishar yanchun nimpotol Nyalengi Chanchu Semni Pe Wenlam Gyur Tehide Baji Gompar Jingilo.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Thank you for
Thank
your
you, Geshe.
participation. Now enjoy the food. Okay? Oh, yeah.
Thank you, everyone online. We'll see you again soon.